Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Lastly here, and today I've got a really expensive squad builder for you. I think it's going to run you about 2.25 million, something in that order. So let us get things kicked off with the goalkeeper. Today we are going to be using the regular card for the Real Madrid keeper, Iker. What we've got there is a 6'1" keeper who has got 91 diving, 92 reflexes are the two standout stats on him. He's going to run you about 90k. I picked him up for 87 and sold for 92, I believe. So if you can pick a deal up, there's some to be had there. But a great keeper all around. He's very quick and also has a very good throw, which are two quite important things. And then he also does things like that, which is pluck the ball out of the air, and I quite like it how he does that. He holds onto the ball a fair amount of times, and then as you can see by the rest of the clips here, just some shots which I think personally would have gone in if I had a different keeper, especially that one. I like how acrobatic that was. Right, moving on to our first centre-back, we've got the regular version of Pepe. He does have an inform available, but I didn't go for that simply because I've used him before and don't think there's any difference whatsoever. 74 pace, 84 defending, 82 heading. On a 6'2" player is nice indeed, and for about 8,000 coins, you can't go wrong really.
Into the attacking third.
Excuse me if I sound a bit nasally, I think I'm coming down with something yet again. But Pepe is quite overpowered on this game.
Catch him if you can.
There was no chance. Only
the pace
one winner
feels
in
great
that.
on him and stuff like that. So a great player, highly recommended for under 10k. Alright, so on the other end of the spectrum you get Sergio Ramos, who is 10 times more pricey than Pepe is, but he has got 79 pace, 84 defending and 88 heading. He's 6 foot tall, but he's got very high jumping stats. And of course, you pay for the pace really. But he's a solid player, especially on a wide centre-back on a 3-5-2, which as you all know is my favourite formation in this game. But he's great at keeping up with players. He also has a Team of the Year, but I would like to use that at some point in the future. But we have got a Team of the Year in here today. We've gone with PK. He looks the least desirable Team of the Year card out of all of the defenders, but to be fair to him, he's fantastic. 329k I paid for him. I paid for him at, he's probably one of his lowest prices. 66 pace is not too great, but 92 defending and 88 heading is fantastic. If you look at some of these stats here, we've got 91 heading accuracy, great passing stats there, and then 99 stand tackle, 87 slide tackle. He's got 3-star skills and weak foot. He's also 6'4". 92 reactions, 97 stamina, 92 strength, and then 99 interceptions is also a great stat on him. But I've actually really enjoyed Pepe. He doesn't seem to lose out on anything in the air. Like, he's really solid, fantastically well. He's done just great for me since I've had him. Haven't noticed a real lack of pace. He just outstrengths Balotelli there, flicks it over and then plays a nice pass. He's also got like 81 passing on his card, which is actually really good to be able to get the ball out of the defence, do a couple of runs like that and then play the ball through is just great. And then obviously from corners he's going to be absolutely lethal. He scored I think 3 goals in the 6 games I played online. Obviously I played some games against some of my mates as well, which is just more goals, but they don't show on your record. Sergio Busquets in form is our first CDM of this team. He's only going to run you about 24-25k. 3-star skills and weak foot. You look at that card and you think, oh my god, he is slow. But to be honest, he is one of the best players in this squad, if I'm honest with you. I didn't notice his pace at all, but I did notice was a really tall guy in my CDM spot who has a nice high defensive work rate and just played outstandingly well actually, and he's actually not got a bad shot on him. You'll see that in a minute with a nice finish here. That's actually a decent goal, especially for someone with about 60 something shooting. But again, on the other end of the spectrum you can go for someone like Inform Cesc Fabregas, who is going to run you about 145, maybe 150,000 at the current market. He's got 3-star skills and weak foot like Busquets has, but not quite as good in the defensive minded type aspect of the game. He has got some great passing stats, but actually he did alright as a CDM. I've used him before there and didn't like him at all, but this time he pulled off a couple of good tackles, like right there's a nice double sliding tackle action going on. So that is Cesc Fabregas. Now the first well, the second blue card of this team is going to be the Team of the Year Marcelo. We're playing him over at left mid. He cost me 455k. I pretty much got him at one of his low points as well. I believe I sold him for 500, so made a bit of profit on him too. What we've got is a 9 chemistry player because we've got him in a left wing back position. He's got 3-star skills and weak foot. Stuff like 90 dribbling, 92 shot power, 91 standing tackle. And he's just... I think he'd be wasted at left back, if I'm honest. That's why I really wanted to try him out at left mid. He has got an absolute cracker of a long shot, 81 strength, 92 something or other, and you know, he's just got some good stats. Feel free to pause that if you wanted to see the in-game stats on him. But he's got very good shooting. He's got 71 shooting on his card. I guess his finishing isn't that high, but that was quite a cool little bicey from him. I don't know what he was doing in that position there. And then the last 2 shots I've got here are just absolute corkers. I mean, what can the keeper do about that? It's just going so close to, you know, the side of the goal that it hits the post and goes in. And then this one right here is just a bit of a worldie as well. A great player. He was probably the best blue card I had in the midfield area, because the other one we've got today is Dani Alves, who, if I'm honest, was a huge disappointment to me. I was expecting so much better. I picked him up for 740k and sold for nearly $1 million, so I made a massive profit on him. 4-star skills, 93 pace, 88 dribbling, 86 passing and 86 defending. He did score 6 goals in the 6 games that I played with him, and he's got like 92 ball control, 86 long passes and long shots, 98 shot power, 92 standing tackle. So he's got some really great stats there. 4-star skills makes him very good. He's got a high-low work rate, which for playing him in a right mid position like that is actually very good. But if I'm honest, I don't think he did as much as I was expecting. He's got quite low finishing, which is why, although he's got great shot power and long shots, a lot of the time they don't go quite in the corner where you would expect, simply because he's got like 70-something finishing, which is not ideal. But all in all, a very well-rounded player. Just didn't cut it as much as what I was expecting. So unfortunately, that is for Dani Alves. I cam in this team to link it all up and get the 9 chemistry. It's going to be Kaká. One of the least exciting players in this squad. 1600 coins, but he does the job very well. I love the fact that he's got a nice shot, a nice pass, and very tight dribbling. He's 6'1" as well, which is actually quite helpful to win a couple of headers, as you can see there. But he has got a lovely shot, and I just love how he finished that one. That's a great goal. And that is Kaká. You can get him for not very much at all. Now, our first striker, we're moving away from the BBVA, and we've got a newly transferred card. Lucas Moura has finally moved over to Paris Saint-Germain, and he has got a centre attacking mid card, which I moved up to a striker. Oh no, I think I bought this as a striker for 19,750. Scored 7 goals in the 6 games that I played, and there's a reason why we've put him up front. That will become apparent in a minute. I'm sure it's quite obvious, but he's got a lot of pace. He's got 4-star skills, and he does the job. He definitely scores some goals. I'll give him that. I mean, last year he was 5-star, and that sort of made him a fantastic player. But this year, you know, he's okay. He's just not as fantastic as he was last year. He's got a couple of informs from his Sao Paulo card, which could work out very well. But we needed him in this team, in the PSG card, so that we could get this lad in here, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I nearly spent out and got the inform, but I was thinking maybe I'll use him for a different video. 5-star skills on a 6'5" player, 88 shooting, 356k I bought him for. I think I sold for 370, which is again probably breaking even after tax, which is not bad on a player of that expense. But a nice little ball through and a couple of skills there from Kaká. And then the thing is, the near post is so powerful this time, you can just finesse it past the keeper. But Zlatan is a massive striker up top. And my phone, I apologise. He's got the 5-star skills, and he's just got great finishing. He's going to score you headers, he's going to score you acrobatic goals like that, and that's just crazy. So that is the squad. I hope you've liked it. It is about 2.2 million, as you can see, all on 9chem. If we can get this to 500 likes, I know that's impossible, but I will upload an Inform Ribery video tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time, guys. Peace.